When you're a consultant, you have to decide if you want to get paid on a W-2 or if you want to incorporate. I'm here today with Jodi Mayer, president of Clearmont Technologies, and I'm hoping you could tell me some of the considerations we should have when deciding which way to go. First, maybe you could start by telling me what some of the differences are.
Right. Well, a W-2 is somebody who is paid as an employee. So you could be paid a salary or hourly, but you're paid as an employee of the consulting firm. And sometimes you're offered benefits and 401k. But right at the end of the year, you get your W-2 and all the taxes are taken out of your check.
I see.
When you decide to incorporate, you can become an S Corp, a C Corp, or an LLC. You're now a legal entity and you pay your taxes in a different way, but you should really talk to an accountant or an attorney when deciding which form you should take.
Right. Thank you for clarifying that. A lot of people are just not aware of what the differences are. But maybe you can speak now a little bit about some of the considerations they should have when deciding.
Well, you really have to know yourself and what kind of effort you want to put in. So some of the things to consider is health insurance. Do you have health insurance now through your employer? Because if you do, as an employee, you won't have access to that. Another possibility is you can get health insurance through your spouse or in the individual marketplace. Another thing you might want to consider is retirement. Some consulting firms offer 401k and with matching, and at Clearmont, we offer 401k with matching, just saying. But some firms don't, so you can have an IRA or figure out how you want to save for retirement. But as a corporation, you have some other options where you can shelter more income, like a solo 401k or a SEP IRA. But again, speak to your financial advisor or your accountant to advise you on this.
Yeah, you bring up some really good points. And even especially too, even when you're thinking about a consulting company, I know that's not the topic of the video, but do they offer matching 401k? Also, some of them, Clearmont offers medical, dental, not every consulting company does. But keeping with the theme, is there anything else you would say for considerations on which one you should be deciding, when deciding which way to go?
Right. So with taxes, when you're an employee, you pay employee taxes and your employer pays employer taxes. So when you incorporate, you are paying both sides of those taxes and they are not automatically coming out of your check like it did when you were an employee. So you have to be able to hold the money on the side for when they're due. Oftentimes they're due quarterly, paid as estimated taxes. So you have to plan for that so you're not surprised at the end of the year with a big tax bill. But another part of consideration is you have more corporate write-offs that you can take on your taxes as well. Another thing to take into consideration is payment. How often is the consulting firm going to pay you? As an employee, you will get paid regularly. Put your time in a timekeeping system. As a corporation, you can still get paid on a regular basis, but some firms have you put in an invoice and you get paid net 15, net 30, and some firms even wait to pay you till they get paid. So you really have to be able to plan for that. I guess other factors that you might want to consider is sick time. A lot of times, if you're incorporated, you don't have sick time that's available to you. You should take into consideration what the end client requires. Sometimes the end client requires that you get paid on a W-2. So if you want to take that opportunity, you don't really have a choice. So know yourself, know if you're a planner, know if you need things to be simple. Do you want more tax write-offs? Do you want more freedom? So there's a lot to consider in W-2 versus Corp.
Seems there's no easy answer. It really is an individualized situation. So thank you so much for clarifying, because I know this is a question that often gets asked. You want to pick what's right for you. And there's not just an easy, like, this is the better one.
Right. It's personal, and definitely consult your attorney, accountant, financial advisor.
As always. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.